Is there anything that we can do to protect our children from sexual exploitation? Our most respected institutions, the Catholic Church, our colleges and universities, have been used to provide shelter and camouflage for sexual predators who are victimizing innocent children and other people in our society who can't protect themselves. Is a winning football team, is the respect we have for our clergy enough to provide a defense, an excuse, a barrier that prevents law enforcement from finding and punishing people who are taking advantage of children? I say no. What do? We start by getting rid of our statutes of limitation that put time limits on what we can do when we do find out who has done wrong. And we can punish them, no matter how far back in time it goes, because the effects of their wrongdoing are lasting. There's no statute of limitations on the mental anguish and the mental torture that the victims suffer. It goes on for the rest of their lives. The other thing we can do is that we can change the rules, making reporting knowledge of sexual victimization, inappropriate sexual contact between young people and people working in our respected institutions mandatory. Mandatory and punishable by law if our citizens fail to take the action necessary to bring the attention of law enforcement to the problem so that people like Jerry Sandusky and others can be stopped before they find another victim. In my experience representing crime victims for over 40 years, it's always after it's too late that people come to me. By the time I can get involved, the damage has already been done. One of the things I've learned about the sexual violator is that it's not a one-time crime. These are people who have a lifestyle that is based on identifying victims, setting up victims, creating situations where their victims will be exposed, and then finally cashing in and victimizing the defenseless. What we've seen, what we've learned about the violations, the sexual exploitation of innocent children, can't have gone on for as long as it did without anybody knowing about it. People did know about it, and there are things that we can do about it. And the message I want to give you, I want to leave you with, is that it's never too late. It's never something that happened so long ago that it should be forgotten. Because yesterday's victim can be tomorrow's protector. You've got to come forward with what you know and help us now, because the violators are the same. And when we get the proof we need that they've done it before, we can do something to keep them from doing it again. In this way, our children can be protected.